Maguire Empire presents. But why? The Funny Show. Number 1. The Pyramid. Many reasons. There are many reasons why people kill. But everyone? Why not? One murder, 2, 10, a billion. A race? Yes, a race. The whole human race evaporated. The disease wiped clean like the slate. Can't you see? But how does this help? You're a moral man. Usually when I come to speak to you, I know it has been a long time, but you didn't expect this. No, I didn't. But why not? Because how is this moral? How has this any merit to it? Before you would talk about doing one thing to save another, or... But never... I can't see the benefit. What is the benefit? Was the human race destroyed? How can they control morals then? But don't you understand? This human race never could control morals. I have written textbook after textbook about how humans can become better. But has anything changed? Look around you, for God's sake! Has anything changed? You're angry, aren't you? Angry! I have spent my life's work trying to make this race better. But for what? A council was set up for this very reason, because the human race had degraded itself so much that they needed a council to guide them. Guide human beings in how to live together, how to be moral, because religion had disappeared, because television had taken over and given people ideas upon ideas. Moral degradation. 150 years of television started off as family entertainment, as an information source, as education, and now it has turned the human race into a pack of animals, where they do not listen, they do not read, but they watch television and they surf the internet. That is it. And a council to be set up to guide them back, because nowhere else... So yes, destruction is now the only moral option. This pyramid I have in my hand, this contains the germ. Once it's airborne, it will travel around the globe from place to place. We shall be the first humans to be moral in a long time. Oh, how? Easy. I am taking a moral option. That moral option is to destroy us before we destroy one another and this whole planet. I will remind you that this planet is not just inhabited by human beings. We are also inhabited by plants and animals. We share this planet. At this rate, we are crippling it. We are killing the planet. That is not a moral thing. Therefore, the moral option must be taken. This pyramid, when broken between my fingers, will not destroy any animals, maybe 1 or 2 insects, but few and far between. And I don't think it will infect any vegetation or plant life or fish. Just human beings. With the genetic material I have amassed, it will just harm human beings. Maybe some will survive for a little while, or maybe mutations, but eventually disease will wipe out the whole human race. Then that disease will die. Once that has happened, it eats upon the very genetic material that is in us. Once all that is gone, we're dead. And they are dead. Unless I have not caused any problem, it is a clear moral choice. But why? Why this way? Often I've thought that if I destroyed 90% of the world, that the 10% could become better, but that hasn't ever worked. It's just an ideal. The floods recently over the countries have reduced the population, but still, of those ones that survived, they have not picked up a new way, a better way, but the same way and often worse. What is the use of writing these textbooks, of having this council to control us, if we don't really listen, if we don't really change? So therefore, it is over. But why? Why create a disease to wipe out the world? Why not? Genius, maybe? No, not genius. It doesn't take a genius to wipe out a world. Maybe loneliness. For a long time now, I've spent my life, my work, trying to create better human beings. And why did I start this role? I started this role because I was placed in this position by humans. A long time I have been under them. They have taken control of me and told me what to do, have made me feel isolated. Men or women, children, never should be made to feel isolated. And that's what they made me feel. They made me feel alone for my whole entire life. And out of that loneliness has become all the work that I've ever done. Every man has a beginning. Something makes them into what they grow into. And everybody has responsibility for that. With me, it was 14. It was at school. It was the way that they treated me. The way that they split me up from my friends, the teachers, the fear that was put into me. The way that I found myself drifting, whether that's their fault or mine or some genetic disorder, I don't know. But the drifting like wood in the sea continued until I was different from the rest. Why, they had no conscience or a very small one and did outrageous things I considered morals. And from that became my life's work, trying to make humans better. And for what reason? Why did I have an vested interest in making humans better? For one reason only. Because they had made me isolated, and I wanted to be free of that. And if I could make them better, then I would be free of that which has crippled me all my life. That is why I have made this pyramid. That is why that when I push this into my hands and the odious gas comes, I will finally be free of that which is crippled and destroyed and given me pain for every single day of my life. That which was once such a superior thing, human beings, love, kindness, but that which is not enough, that which we cannot control enough, that every individual is free. That is why I do this.